And it is week 6. We've made it another week. Thanks for joining me, and we will go over our list for our 52-week of Emergency Preparedness Challenge. So watch to the end of this video today because I have a giveaway that I'm offering. So I want you to, you have to hang in here with me through all of this, but watch the end for an opportunity for a giveaway. Okay. Week 6, welcome back. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so and share with your family and friends that you think would be interested in joining us on this journey to our 52-week Emergency Preparedness Challenge. So this week in our food lineup, it calls for powdered milk, and it calls for a 16-ounce container of powdered milk, and I've studied a little bit about powdered milk. I use Thrive, and I'll explain why. But I also have Morning Moo. I've always enjoyed, before I found Thrive, I enjoyed Morning Moo. But I want to read you the ingredients in Morning Moo. Are you ready for this? All right. Whey, creamery, coconut oil, corn syrup solid, sodium caseinate, potassium phosphate, sugar, mono and diglycerides, silicon dioxide, polysorbate 80, tetrasodium, you'll have to excuse me for pronunciation of some of these things, soy, non-fat dry milk, sugar, guar gum, vitamin A, palamate, silicone dioxide, and vitamin D. Contains milk and soy. It also says on here it contains a bioengineered food ingredient. I am not so sure Morning Moo milk is going to be on my top list of things, but I do enjoy the flavor of that. And I have chocolate Morning Moo milk in my food storage. But here's the ingredients of Thrive Life's instant milk. It is non-fat milk solids, vitamin A, palamate, and vitamin D3. Now I went to the grocery store today and I was looking, I only found one thing of instant milk there, and it was Food Lion brand. I was at their store, and the ingredients on that was non-fat dry milk, vitamin A, palamate, and D3. So those two have the same ingredients, and the Food Lion ones came in little pouches where you could mix a cup at a time. And this comes where you can measure it out, a cup at a time, quart at a time, gallon at a time. Most powdered milks are you mix it with hot water, get it dissolved real well, and then you pour in the cold milk to mix it, and then you refrigerate it for 4 hours or for overnight. But the instant milk, you can mix it up straight out of a cold bottle of water out of your fridge, or water out of your fridge, or water out of your tap, and it's ready to drink immediately. So get you a couple pounds, a 16-ounce container of milk. It also calls for a gallon of vegetable oil. Now, I had this in my food storage. I don't even know if canola oil is the best oil to use anymore. I have always started using, I've been using avocado oil. So I usually keep a couple of bottles of this in my storage and kind of rotate that out as I need it in my kitchen. So whatever oil you feel the most comfortable cooking with, that's what you want to store. The other thing it suggested was 3 boxes of granola bars. Now I get the bigger boxes from Sam's Club that my husband eats out of regularly. So I probably need to start storing some smaller boxes in my tub out in my food storage room for when I don't have the big box there. In our household items, it says to have 3 manual can openers. I have 2, but I also have some of the little military ones that are on a little, you can carry it on a keychain, that you can open up cans. So whatever, it doesn't do any good for you to have all your food storage in cans if you can't open them. So that's a very important thing to have, especially in your family tub, your tub of items. In Ziploc bags, it is suggesting, now I'm working on mine and my husband's, to have toothbrush, toothpaste, your mouthwash. I've got deodorant. In my husband's, I've added a small can of shaving cream, and I've got to put a razor in there for him. Your personal toiletries. This is a 1/2 gallon size Ziploc bag, and it holds everything very nicely. and get that updated this week in your 72-hour survival backpacks. Then it says we've got to add $6 more to our stash this week. So I had to get some change at the grocery store this morning, so I had enough to do that. So add $6 to everybody's bag for your 72-hour emergency kit. And then it says to sit down under the family prep. It says sit down with your family and talk to them about the emergency things that could happen in your area. Are you prone to earthquakes? Do you live up north where you get cold snows and ice and you're out of power for weeks? Are you in floodplains? Are you in areas where it's common to get forest fires? What kind of emergencies have you had in the past? What are some possibilities? And just inform your children of what you're doing. It's important to practice evacuation if your fire alarm or your smoke detectors go off. It's good to just, unannounced, push the button on your smoke detector, have the alarm go off, but have your children and all family members know where you're going to meet. Are you going to go out to the front yard and meet by the tree that's nearest the road, or some meeting place that everybody evacuates? Some might evacuate through the back door, some through the front door, through the garage or whatever. But you want to have that one point meeting spot where everybody meets. That way, everybody's present and accounted for. So it also said to help take their shoes and their flashlight for your children that they're supposed to have. You can put them in like a little bag like this that zips up. It's pretty good compartment size, and just stash it down beside their bed, maybe between the bed and the nightstand. Or you can get some type of, they call these laundry bags, a mesh bag where you can put, their shoes and their flashlight in and hang it off a bedpost. Somewhere where it's there and out of their way, where they're not gonna kick it out of the way during daytime activities and then need it one night and not have it. So the last group is our water. It says we need to add 3 more gallons of drinking water to our family storage. And you can do that by buying the nice bigger gallon jugs at the grocery store that are in the thicker, clear gallons. Or you can get another one of those 5-gallon buckets if you haven't filled those up yet, and add 5 of them in there. But it also says to add a couple of bottles of water purification tablets. And it's important that these get either thrown away and buy new about every year, just to be on the safe side. This will help purify any kind of water to make it drinkable, make it safe, and kill the bacteria and stuff. So I ordered mine off of Amazon. I'll be glad to put the link in the description below. So that's it for this week. But I do have a giveaway that I want to do. I had some of the bags that we did last week with the flour sack dishcloths. I had bought a 12-pack. I'm saving 2 3-packs for myself. So I have 2 of these that I'd like to give away. What I want you to do is comment below in today's video. Comment that you're following me, that you've shared this with us, something that you've learned or something you want to learn about your emergency storage. And I will do a drawing for 2 of those people that leave a comment. I'll place a drawing, and I will ship these to you because I want them to be somewhere where they'll be used. And so I don't mind sharing. Thanks for watching. And again, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your family, and let's get ourselves prepared this year. Thanks. Bye.